What's going on, guys? It is Vincent R. Reed himself coming at you with another episode of Coffee and Crack with you know who, when you know where, Hanoi, Vietnam, my beautiful domain, my apartment, which I'm so happy about. But yes, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. Xin chào, hola, bonjour, ¿cómo estás? Ni hao ma, konnichiwa, salam alaikum. Hello guys, what's going on? Coffee and Crack with your boy. Got the timer rolling now. Boom. Coffee and Crack episode 007. So what are we doing on this episode 007 of Coffee and Crack? Well, to be honest, actually, I just realized it was episode 007, so I don't really have anything planned centered around a James Bondy type thing. But anyway, clock's on. I figured with what's going on right now in the world with Corona, it's the elephant in the room. Everyone wants to talk about it, but no one wants to really talk about it. I don't actually want to talk about it, but I do want to address kind of some things to do. You know, there's a lot of places now that are in quarantine, cities, states, countries, neighborhoods, villages, wherever you live, you're probably in some sort of self-isolation, self-quarantine. You're getting advised by your government, you know, your local government or your national government to stay put, shelter and seek shelter and stay put, whatever it is in California, I'm not sure. Loads of different countries around the world. It's a very kind of it's a tense time. For me, it's been nice. I've got a bit of savings. I'm obviously here in my apartment. It's very comfortable, and I just wanted to really address kind of some things to do when you're in quarantine. You know, again, we're in the house. We're not used to being in the house so often. So, you know, for so much of the day, we're not used to just sitting here and, you know, we might just be scrolling through our phone all day. And I want to kind of tell you some things on how to avoid that situation, how to avoid just sitting in your house all day. A beautiful day, by the way, in Hanoi. I'm filming this inside, I know, but I'm a little bit cautious going outside to coffee shops. I have been going for walks. That is the first thing that I would recommend while you're on Quell. Again, you can't really leave, but you can. You can go out at certain times when not many people are out. Go out on your own. Try to avoid parks, crowded areas, obviously. But walking is a good thing to kind of just get yourself out, get yourself some fresh air, stretch those legs, move around a little bit. Stretching inside the house is another big thing. I do that every morning. 30 to 40 minutes. I have a stretching and exercise routine, so that has kept me sharp as far as physically and keeping myself, you know, waking up at a certain time, stretching, breathing. That really helps day to day. Consistently doing something like that, that will really take you a long way to kind of physically be prepared and to just kind of keep yourself up physically as opposed to just, you know, waking up. One other thing, number 2, is, and this can be applied out of when you're not in self-quarantine, when you're not in this whole situation, but when you wake up in the morning, and again, I know some people, different situations, different circumstances, but if you can go about at least 1 hour in the morning without, you can check your phone, obviously, time or whatever the case is, but without going on social media, without checking any sort of messages, definitely not any sort of Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or Instagram or whatever it is. Try to go at least 1 hour when you wake up without try to even not even touch your phone, because then you're not even getting enticed by the social media and by the different apps and the games and whatever. But because immediately when you pick your phone up, you're going to start going through shit, checking emails, checking how many likes you got, yada, yada, yada. Try to go at least 1 hour. I go 2. I wake, 2.5 sometimes actually. It was between waking up, washing my face, waking myself up, stretching, exercising. Reading is a big thing. I'm currently reading the 4-hour work week. Journaling, my beautiful journal from Granada, Spain. Beautiful. Studying. I'm also naming off things that you can do in the morning anyway or while you're in quarantine, but these are things I get knocked out in the morning. First couple hours of the day, your mind is a bit more sharp than it is any other time of the day, so that's the time. Also, hydration. Preferably this little guy over here, Kangen water, otherwise known as electrolyzed reduced water. Superior ability to hydrate, to absorb, to retain nutrients, to flush toxins, and to properly hydrate you. 100%. Our body is made up of 72% water. Are you sure the water that you're getting from your tap? Are you sure that bottled water? Are you sure that jug of water at work or in the lunchroom is actually properly getting inside of you and absorbing properly and really benefiting you the way water should? Anyway, we'll talk about that later. But hydration, airplane mode with your phone. Don't get on your phone. No social media first hour or so of the day. Read a book. Write, journal. Just kind of brain dump whatever you have in your mind when you wake up. It could be before you go to sleep. Write some things down. Another thing, meditate. Meditate is a huge thing. And again, these are quarantine tips, but also things you can take for outside of, when Corona does blow over. These are things you can apply to your normal routine, your daily routine. Hydrate in the morning is huge. At least a couple of glasses of water is big time, because you just went 6 to 8 to 10 hours with no water in you. So when you wake up, it's really, really important to drink a lot of water. And also before you go to sleep, because you're preparing your body to go 6 to 8 to 10 hours with no water. So again, before you go to sleep and when you wake up, water, water, water. Again, music. I've been listening to some new music on YouTube, free. It's free. Take advantage of things that are free. YouTube, listen to some new music. Again, reading, writing. Be fucking grateful, guys. Be grateful that you have this thing right here, this thing right here, these two things right here, these two things here, your beautiful mouth and smile and body and your health. Be grateful, guys, because there's a lot of people around the world who are not fortunate, who are not in a situation where they have a ceiling fan, or they have a beautiful tree to give water to, or they have an apartment and a fridge with food inside and glasses, water, drinkable water. Be grateful, be mindful, and stay out of the news. Honestly, again, it's another reason to kind of shave off these hours, really start to not go on your phone as much, especially now. There's a lot of things going around now on social media, Facebook in particular. Everybody's a reporter. Everybody's got something to say. Everybody's got an opinion, which is okay. But then it gets to the point where it's like it's information overload. You don't know what to believe. You don't know who to follow. You don't know what to and it's the news is the same way, and it's concerning. But try to stay out of it. I mean, again, there's some portions of the news that maybe are necessary, whether it's the weather, whether it's some sort of emergency situation. You do want to be updated with your local news and what's going on. But in times like this, stay focused. Again, exercise, reading, writing, listening to music. If you can meditate, try meditating. Cooking. I've been doing a lot of cooking. As you can see, I've got my little makeshift kitchen, my little stove. Where am I at? Stove area over here. I got my rice cook. I don't know where I'm going with my finger. Rice cookers here. I got my little stove here. I got a little easy bake oven. I've been doing some baked eggplant, some baked vegetables. That's another big thing when you're in quarantine. Look after your body. You're going to be sitting a lot more probably. You're not going to be as active as you usually would be during your week, your work week outside of the house. So be careful what you put in your body. And again, it goes back to water as well, fruits, vegetables, things that are nutritious, that have water inside them. Fruit, apples, oranges, things that already contain water. I've been really trying to stay away from meat. I've been just getting a lot of greens and spinach and onions and peppers, a lot of salads, tomatoes, just things like that. And it's, again, if you pile enough on your plate, you got a nice little bit of dressing, it's good, guys. It really is good stuff. and you still, you might notice a bit of maybe lack of energy because of the no protein. I mean, I do still eat eggs usually in the morning, or I'll put eggs in my fried rice. But again, watch what you guys eat. So again, I'm well over the time. I'm almost at 10 minutes. Thank you guys for being patient. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you got some value. What to do during this self-isolation, what to do during quarantine. I hope you got a little bit of recommendations and some tips and some ideas on how to keep yourself productive and positive and in the house and taking care of yourself, because that's the main thing, is being safe, being positive, and being productive. Have a great day, guys. Stay off the news. Stay off social media, at least for an hour or two in the beginning of the day. Have a great day, guys. Thank you for watching Vincent R. Reed, Coffee and Crack with Vincent R. Reed. I don't even know the name of my show. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, subscribe, don't subscribe. I don't care, guys. Have a great, great day. Thank you for watching. Whoop, whoop.